tell me the strange facts in the 9/11 Commission that we all know about. Strange facts that they had in this big-ass 9/11 Commission that they had. $15 million they spent on 9/11, even though 2,977 people died and ended up costing us $8 trillion.
You know what the Gilmore Commission is?
Tell me about it.
After 93 attack, and I was up at the Trade Center, and I got a call from Mario Cuomo thanking me for my work, I wrote the legislation creating the Gilmore Commission. The 9/11 Commission doesn't even talk about the Gilmore Commission.
Have you guys seen this one here, which is kind of like if you wanted to create an instance to go to war, they wrote the playbook of what to do to go to war, because the other argument is what? $8 trillion, 2.3 at Afghanistan, 2.3 in Iraq. And don't forget when, who was it that told us they're missing $2.3 trillion in Pentagon's money?
Don Rumsfeld said that.
This is Donald Rumsfeld talking about the missing $2.3 trillion the day before 9/11.
So were 1998 memos a blueprint for a war? This is ABC News. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Bush entered the White House, and years before September 11 attacks set the direction of its presidency, a group of influential neoconservatives hatched a plan to get Saddam Hussein out of power. Among its supporters were 3 Republican officials who were sitting out with President Bill Clinton, Donald Rumsfeld, Dick Cheney, and Paul Wolfowitz. In report just before 2000 election that would bring Bush to power, the group predicted that the shift would come about slowly unless there were some catastrophic and catalyzing event like Pearl Harbor, like a new Pearl Harbor. This is ABC News. Go a little bit lower, Rob. That event on 9/11, by that time, Cheney was vice president, Rumsfeld was secretary of defense, and Wolfowitz was the deputy of Pentagon. The next morning, before it was clear who was behind the attacks, Rumsfeld insisted that a cabinet meeting with Saddam Iraq should be a principal target of the first round of terrorism, according to Bob Woodward's book, and you know the rest.
So let me add something to that comment.
But that wasn't a Gilmore Commission.
Those are two separate things.